Good evening, 4:27 p.m. As you can see, well, I'm XRP Future Millionaire, but as you can see, the Dow Jones is getting obliterated today, down almost 1,000 points. It ended the trading week down 981 points, or better than 2.82%. Not a good sign for crypto. And another not good sign for crypto is US dollar index, the DXY, as I've been stating for a long time here, long time, that I thought this could get up to $103 or $104. And somebody actually brought up in my Telegram today, and I was very appreciative that they remembered this. I talked about it when it was way down here when we were about to break out, but we've been talking about this. I used to cover it on another station. Since we had a big breakdown, and it was mid last year, maybe around October, somewhere in here, because we came way down, and I said we're going to come from here, and I wouldn't be surprised with the Fed, and with not just our government, but with the way they do things with manipulation, that they wouldn't push the US dollar up to $104 or $105. Well, actually, I think I said 103 or 104. Well, that target's right here, and whether or not we get there or not, it's a little foresight into what's going on, because I could see crypto was about to come down as well. And this big boost up today to end the week is just, and it's on a massive bull flag. So, whoops, I don't want to create an order, but while that's on a bull flag, at the exact same time, you can not only look at the total crypto market cap. What the fuck is this crap? Can you please take me out of this junk? Hold on. I'm gonna go to the total crypto market cap. Okay, so on the total crypto market cap, that is not good, ladies and gentlemen. We're working on what looks like we could be starting we're under the support of 1.822 trillion. This looks awful. This looks awful. We haven't even come down to the technical target that I thought we were going to make. So I think we're going to end up coming down to like because this looks like a bearish continuation. It's going to come down to like 1.73. We had a horrendous bounce here, and look at this. Horrendous bounce. So this is bad. It's not looking good. Plenty of room to come down still. Bitcoin, just trying to build a narrative here for everybody here, and I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. I love doing this and being able to try to keep us all on the right track under all the manipulation on YouTube. I know a lot of people were calling for massive pumps, but again, I had to pump the brakes a couple days ago, and I warned everybody. It's been great. I'm not going to go back and say what I said, but you guys know the deal. If you're part of this audience, you understand how lucky that we are to be able to see this out in front of it. We called this down to at least a retest of 38,700, getting awfully close, but if we break that, it could get ugly here, ladies and gentlemen. It could get ugly. We've got plenty of room to come down on the daily stochastic. Plenty of room. So we got some issues here, ladies and gentlemen. We broke down now, but at some point we're gonna have a bounce. So I think a good spot for a bounce should be around 38,776, and it's not gonna be anything impressive, but if you do this right, let's just say we come down to this 38,800, let's just say, then we bounce back up. We have to come back to the top of this little symmetrical, or this bear pennant that I drew out. Well, the bear pennant still has to be up and down, up and down, up and down. Now that we fell back in it, now we might confirm that we're staying within it until it finishes out. That's a 9.8% pump now on Bitcoin, and all it does on Bitcoin is gets it back to 42,611, but it's still a 9% pump. And what would that mean for XRP? Well, XRP, unfortunately, is building in this M-topping reversal that I called out way early in the 30-minute earlier today. When everybody was kind of thinking we were going to get a bounce, I disagreed. And now, the chance of getting a bounce is around this time. This is the area where it would be, maybe we can get a bounce, because we went down, we shuffled down to 71 cents. And yes, it can come down, but first, it feels like Bitcoin could lead the way, because Bitcoin is almost down to that target. It came right down to it, basically. What was it at? 39,229. So it might still come down. I think it could come down a little bit further. Same with XRP and all of these. They could come down a little bit further first. Like, this is technically a bull flag that it's in, but look. Up, a huge wick pullback. And if it pulls down, it could create an M out of, thin air. So pay attention to that, because this could get dangerous and it could get ugly for XRP. And I've created the pattern that it's in, so it's nice and easy to trade. So we're in the symmetrical, well, it's actually like a ascending triangle, uptrending support. So now we got to come back down and touch it though. A technical spot to buy this would be 68, 69 cents again, and then you ride it up to 78. So that's what you need to do for XRP. And if you use that simple trading logic, you'll be fine. Because look, then it creates the W after it bounces down here, and it'll be a slightly ascending, which could give you an apple in the diamond bottom style pattern, where the first hit on the support is in one spot, and then the next hit on the support on the W reversal is slightly ascending, which would match this pattern. And then if you were to break up out of this, and look how perfectly this is. So you create the W, come up, back test, break out, back test, and go. If you're going to break out of this area, that's exactly what it would look like. Or you're still creating the W, but you'd break out over here and do this quicker and then bounce out. I mean, look at how perfectly this is lining up in the pattern. It's drawing it for us, the W reversal. You just got to be patient, or understand what you're looking at in dollar cost average, because you can see the M topping reversal in the stochastic and the daily. And this is partially because the daily hasn't finished. That daily time frame is going to come down still. So would it surprise me if XRP flushed down to 69 or 60, 70 or 69 before the close? No. Just like it wouldn't surprise me if Bitcoin flushed, finished this, because guys, we're going to predict the future, because I'm going to long this if I can. If it does what I say. It could bounce like this. It came up, and now it's going to bounce again higher on this uptrend, and then it's going to come up, right? Like I said, and then it's going to have to fight its way in here until it breaks out. But for this initial bounce, this would be the biggest bounce we could hope for now that it fell back into this bear pennant. Unless it just falls out. But right now, Bitcoin, unless it has a huge drop right now, we're just waiting for it to come down to where we need it to support, and then we can start buying back in. So just pay attention to my updates, because they're going to be incredibly important. Same thing with XLM. You're not going to get this style analysis from anybody else on YouTube, because either they can't do it, won't do it, or don't care enough to do it. So the uptrend, right now, if we come back down and hit this again, this one's fine, but that's a wick. I'm talking, I want a full body here. Usually you'll get a full body and a wick breach, and then it'll come up. Something like that. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want to see this full fucking body down here. No bullshit. Just come down here and do what you need to do. Even if it's not a full body, at least give me a wick. Dangle on me. I need the wick to dangle across right now. So that's what I'm looking for. And you can see the uptrending support, downtrending resistance, which makes it a ascending triangle. But this is also in a bear pennant. So it needs to get out of this area, but I don't think it's going to. But that doesn't mean, like I just said, that if it bounces down here, let's say you buy it at 19.09, that's a 17% bounce, and all it's doing is getting back to 22 cents, which is less than where it started. So anybody who bought the top is still down. And then people are like, fuck XLM. But you're like, oh my God, I love XLM because I waited. I understand the pattern. So guys, I'm going to buy this when it hits the symmetrical trend. So I don't know which one I'm going to buy, but it's going to be one of mine. And then this is DGB. It probably will be DGB, actually. If this trend holds, I'll buy DGB because it's my baby. If it holds this trend, it would be 2375. And look at this bounce by DGB. 37.5%. Yeah, that's the one that I would be playing. So if this uptrend holds on DGB, obviously I would play it. It isn't a falling channel, but as you can see, it's also in an ascending triangle. So to get rejected would bring us up to that point anyhow. So that's firmly what I believe. That's firmly what I'm playing. And this is what I'm seeing in the market, ladies and gentlemen. God, I love doing this, and I hope you guys love it too. I encourage each and every one of you to join Tom's Army, $9.99 a month, so you can get into my exclusive Telegram. And we've got 263 people. I really want to get up to 300 people in Tom's Army. We have 259 or 63, 263. For $9.99 a month, you get this. You also get my classes 3 times a week, so it's imperative. And also, join Tom's Army, the most exclusive and elusive subscription-based service on YouTube. Oh yes. And what that means is not only do you get the Telegram, not only do you get the classes, you also get the most exclusive emoji badge of me being abducted by aliens. In month 2, you get Dusty's Outhouse Crypto News. Oh, yes. In month 3, you get the XRP Predictor. Or, I mean, the Meteor. And month 4, you get the XRP Predictor, and so on. So, it's really cool. Show everybody on YouTube, be the envy of YouTube, and join Tom's Army, because I need your support. So, also, join my XRP Future Millionaire page on here. Just hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're less than, get ready for this, guys. We're less than 350 people from 10,000 subscribers. And what does that do? That allows me to have merchandise on YouTube. So hit that subscribe button. Oh, yes. And then you can be the envy of everybody and wear my merchandise. And I promise you, it's going to be the cheapest you've ever seen. It's going to be the lowest amount that YouTube allows me to do it. So, anyhow, let's get back to this. I'm going to give you a little bit extra. XDC, we've come down below this trend. And this is the ascending triangle, but that is the smaller one that's within the bear pennant. So remember what I said, if we fall through this, you're in trouble. We haven't necessarily fallen all the way through yet, but I would take this out. No, I wouldn't, because if you're in a position, you'd want to keep that. So it's actually pulled back, I think, above it. Oops, what the hell happened here? Uh-oh. I don't think it did. I don't know if it's actually... Yeah, it did. It did. It's come back above that pretty good. Okay, so it is using that, so we need to keep that. So that's the ascending triangle that formed within the bear pennant. That's just like the rest that I showed you. So you trade support. So on XDC, you're looking to buy anything as close to 547. And let's see how it looks on the 30-minute. It hasn't when it was way down here, it came down, but it hasn't come down yet today. So you're trying to come down as close that you can down to here. So you might have to wait a little bit on XDC, or it's gonna make this hook right here. But it's an interesting one right now, because it hasn't come down all the way like some of the rest, and this much bigger symmetrical, it hasn't played through, but it is coming down. And the smaller one that's here, this is that uptrend that I put. So when you break it and look a little bit closer, you can see this that I put down, and it's just not as dark. But yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. So it looks like we're still playing within this pattern. So XRP Future Millionaire, make sure to hit the like button.